Hey there, kids. It's Mr. Zero of Mr. Zero's Terror Ride coming at you again. Check out my cool new candle. Smells good, huh? It's cotton candy. Glade is doing like this, Glade, the plugins and the candles and all that. They're doing a summer scents thing, and so they kind of went carnival with it. Um, so they have a lemonade flavor, which smells really good. And this, like, kind of, it's called Twirl something or other. Basically, it's like a summer breeze. Makes me feel fine. And there's a cotton candy one. My wife smells that. Says, "You want that, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do want cotton candy for my room to make it smell nice. Cotton candy." So yeah, that uh, 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 that's the lamest update I could ever give you. I've got a candle. But seriously, I haven't been wanting to do a vlog because I actually have a Mr. Zero video. I've scripted it, although I've left some stuff out of the script that I had planned in some jokes. I've bought props for it, sensitive food products, that some of which are probably expired by now. And I haven't worked on it, A, due to like fatigue and exhaustion, and two, because of we always have people in our house lately. We've been having house guests up the wazoo, which for any normal person is probably a pain in the butt, but I'm kind of like this schizotypal person. Been diagnosed schizotypal. I think I also go into kind of schizoid behavior, which the difference is a schizotypal doesn't like being around people because they're afraid these people are going to do something bad. They're paranoid, like they're going to say bad things about them, which I have. I have that problem. But on top of it, I just don't like being around people. I just like a lot of friendship. It's hard to say because I do have friends out there, and there's a lot of people that would consider me a friend that I don't speak to very often, and they probably would get butt hurt about me saying this, but friendship isn't high on my priority of things in my life. Um, there's a lot of things I'd rather do. Like I've often gone to restaurants and to the movies and so many activities that I enjoy doing that I just do it by myself. Like miniature golf. I'll go play miniature golf by myself. I'll go bowling by myself. And as I said, I used to go to the movies all the time. Before I got met my wife, movies all the time by myself. And eating at restaurants. And like some people think that that's weird. And all you have to do, really, I'm trying to find a good example of how to do this. But what you do is, all right, we'll just pretend this is something better than what it is. All you do is when you go out to eat by yourself, you pick up a book and you just do this like while you're waiting for your food. This is creative clowning. I don't expect you to take some Camus, some Nietzsche, um, Ayn Rand if you're into that. But just take some philosophy book and you can act like you're better than everyone. And you can just sit there and, huh, huh, you little plebeians sitting around talking to each other while you masticate. I prefer to masticate by myself while enriching my mind. That's a tangent I went off on there. I'm sorry about that. But no, I've had like house guests after house guests, people coming over and sleeping over, and it's it. I don't want to disturb them in their slumber when I'm trying to film a video because this one's going to be kind of loud. Um, and there's also time constraints. There's some shots that are going to have to be shot at dusk, which just so every time that there's a plan for me to do this, things fall apart. Just had a whole bunch of people over last night, and there was a power outage as well, a huge one. Bright lights going up, and it's nothing against the people that are staying over. It's just that you're in my space. You know, I get a problem when I don't feel like I can be comfortable in my own house due to the fact that there's just too many people around. And it's not that whole walking around naked thing. Because I'll just do that. I'll just, if I want people out of my house really fast, I just walk around naked. It's like, oh no, no, make yourself comfortable. You get naked too. It's cute. It's cute. I don't have a problem with that. And then they leave. I really don't do that. Um, no, I really don't do that. But it has just kind of like it wears me down. And then I don't feel like I get enough time to spend in this room here, which is my comfort zone. And if we have people staying over, right next to this room is kind of like the toy room, playroom, guest room, all in one. There's a TV. There's my Sega Genesis video game system I just bought not too long ago, and there's toys in there, and then there's also like a really nice sectional couch with a sofa bed in it that when guests are here they can take advantage of. But if they're sleeping in there, I feel like I can't come in here and hang out with you people, which is a shame. Which is a shame. I have a really I think this one's kind of funny. I don't know if anyone finds my humor. I've been told it's weird. My humor's weird. And that's okay. I've been generally told I've been weird my whole life. I'm sitting here in an Arkham Asylum inmate shirt right now. I'm kind of weird. Is that weird? I don't know. So, anyway, the subject of it, and I'll go ahead and give a spoiler. The subject is going to be creepy pasta. So you can imagine like some of the type of jokes are going to be in there. Because this is something I've just recently found out about, and I've really liked in a big way. This is something that's been really fun for me to read about. For those of my 31 subscribers who may not know what creepypasta is, and I've talked to people about creepypasta, and they don't know what it is. And what it is it's generally considered fictional stories of a creepy and disturbing nature that are passed around on the internet, much like urban legends. But the general consensus is that, oh, it's not true. It's just a good story, a good creepy story to keep you up at night. And usually and I guess the name creepypasta comes from the copy paste creepypasta, kind of like you copy and paste and send it to your friend. So that's where it gets its name. And because it's a weird name, creepypasta, but I like it. I dig that creepypasta. Go eat me some creepypasta, huh? Um, but every time I mention it, I says, "Have you heard of creepypasta?" They're like, "No." Well, have you heard of Slender Man? And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, he's like one of the biggest creepypastas there is, and he's getting to the point where like people believe in this and they're really scared of it. And it's a creepy idea. And speaking of which, for all you 31 subscribers, and anyone else that happens to be watching this, um, in that vein, I've got a few channels to promote in that. I just found out, back and forth trying to find more good Slenderman videos. Um, you get into what's called Marble Hornets. Now, what Marble Hornets is, it's a fictional web series. Oh, but don't pass that on. Um, but I guess this kid, I can call him a kid because all these people are so much younger than me. This kid, he's writing and directing and producing a student film, and in the midst of working on the student film, he starts having problems with Slenderman and various other things, and his buddy, that's really kind of behind it all, the actual actor that's playing him is also behind the whole thing. This kid Jay is trying to solve the mystery of what happened, and it's a lot of fun. And it's fun to watch them because you get to see how they've progressed in their ability to do things and their evolution of the story. It's very convoluted, which isn't a bad thing. It's very like, woo, more and more circles around this whole crazy labyrinth of spiraling, woo, story that's been going on for years. Oops, my screen went off. Um, and I sat in like 2 days and watched like 77 of their videos. And I gotta say, a lot of fun. Some of them were nail biters. I gotta tell you, nail biters. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. Oh no! I'm sitting there on a smartphone, this big, sitting there. Oh no! Don't go there! But that one's a lot of fun. Marble Hornets, check them out. Also, because of looking up, so I wanted to show my wife some of their stuff, and there was someone had taken like all the Slender Man shots from that, and then 12 Tribes, and posted that up. And I've been watching 12 Tribes, and or Tribe 12, sorry, Tribe 12, which is another one about there's Slender Man's involved in this one, and it's a young kid um, who started this channel to do a project about the 12 tribes of Israel for like his Jewish school project or whatever. And then abandoned it, and then he's using the same account to post this video of like his cousin who committed suicide, and then convoluted plot. Well, there's more to it than what there appears, and he starts getting bothered and attacked, and he gets warned by his German grandfather that he's being the Slender Man's after them, and it's a pretty good story. I've been having a harder time following it simply because um, a good portion of his videos are very long. I don't know how many people are behind this one. I know that there's like 3 main guys in Marble Hornets working on that one. And these things are still going on. There's still like latest stuff uploaded was like back in June. So if you get caught up, it's July. There should be new episodes coming out soon, I imagine, or maybe not. Who knows? Um, I like the difference between the two stories and like the characters. Jay from Marble Hornets is quite the heroic type. Um, Not balls to the wall, tough guy heroic, but seeing things through for heroic reasons. He's trying to help people. He's trying to solve the mystery and all that. And he's working with his friend now, Tim, and they're kind of on a mission to solve all of this. What I like about Tribe 12 is the character in there, Noah. He's a lot more unstable, maybe, and he is quite balls to the wall. He's like, he hears a noise and he'll pull out a weapon. Who is this? He's carrying an switchblade knife and a camera to hunt down whoever is harassing him, and I find that fun. I find it fun. I haven't seen a video that really scares me, but there are videos made by, I guess he calls the person the Observer. Those are kind of disturbing. I get the sense that because I'm not subscribed to everything that this dude is doing, that I don't get the full story, but that's okay. Little bits and pieces of story are kind of fun to work with too. I'm a big fan of the movie Dark City, but I always thought Dark City should have started. There shouldn't have been an explanation by Kiefer Sutherland on what's going on. The movie should just start with Rufus Sewell waking up in a room with a dead body and a goldfish. The whole audience that's all they know, and then boom, it would be such a different kind of movie. It'd be so much more thriller, and you'd be like, oh, what's that? What's going on? Oh my gosh, who are these crazy guys that are all white? And that's just my take. Anyway, so yeah, if you're out there, if you like creepypastas, if you like a really good story, good thriller, Marble Hornets, Tribe 12, subscribe to them. I'm pimping them up. I think this is good, and I think if you'll enjoy it, it's fun to watch. And if anyone out there knows other ones, I think there's one connected to Tribe 12. They kind of collaborated on a couple videos, I think. called like Everyman Hybrid. So now I've got to check out their stuff. But anyone else knows any other kind of creepypasta web series, send me a comment. Um, so let's just recap, children. I've been talking about I have had too many guests over to do a Mr. Zero video, but I will be doing one soon, probably this weekend, if I can get around to it. I just bought 3 new puppets, FYI, for you guys' information. I just bought 3 new puppets, which I will probably start incorporating in Mr. Zero videos. They're clowns. All 3 of these puppets are clowns, but I think it would be fun to have like some new characters to play with. Um, some new tastes. I don't know. And after that, I might be considering buying like some new equipment, maybe a new camera, maybe an editing program, because I bought a flip camera clear back when they were cool, and now they're obsolete, and the company that makes them has no desire to work with them. So it kind of sucks if you bought that. On you, too bad. That's kind of the way I felt like I had bought Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast, and it was supposed to be the advanced system, but it got its butt kicked by PlayStation, and just too bad. Oh, you want new games for this system? Well, we're not going to make any. Don't worry about it. We'll start making it for other systems, which is true. You can get Sega games now. For those of you that are old enough to remember, you had the Sega Genesis, you had the Sega CD, then the Sega Saturn, then the Sega Dreamcast, and that's what Sonic was on. Sonic was the Sega main guy. There were a few other ones, but Sonic was like the main creative force from that. And then now you'll find it on Nintendo and on Xbox. You can find some Sega stuff. On Xbox, I found this Sega. Let's see if I might even have it right here. If I'm looking right at it, pretty sure I got it. Yep, right here. Dreamcast games. The Dreamcast collection for Xbox, and has a few Dreamcast games on it. So that it's like, oh, I miss my Dreamcast, which I lost mine in moving from here to Arizona and back again. I lost mine, so that's what happened. But I liked it. I went on a whole tangent there. Dreamcast. Okay, I must be really tired. Um, but yeah, I'm planning on buying some more equipment, something better, something I can be more happy with than just doing the flip. Because if you watch my videos, you might be forgiving towards me because some lines get cut off and snipped because of the way the flip um, edits. I really dislike that. I'd like to be able to make more editing, just not to let it up to the program to do, but I want to do the cuts better myself. That's all. So I've just wasted 20 minutes of your time. Keep watching. It inspires me to do more videos. And hey, when you guys watch these videos, it inspires me just to vlog. So I'll do that too. Thanks a lot. End communication.